Savant.
Oh my stars, Cole Curfew ties it.
He's in. He scores! Oh my! Delmanoff!
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Curfew Boys Podcast. If you're tuning in on our YouTube channel, thank you so much. Please click like and subscribe. It is absolutely free, and share this with your fellow Habs fans, friends near and far. If you're listening on audio platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, thank you so much. Thank you very much, actually, for tuning in. Please give us an honest rating and review. Subscribe again to our page. It is absolutely free, and it's the only way we can feel the love. I am Sammy. He is Zook on the bass.
Hey
now.
now.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good, you?
That was a very there was some Jason Hetfield, or maybe some what's his face,
James Brown.
some James Brown in there. Thank you.
He's in every one of us.
James Brown, dude. My algorithm is a couple of James Brown and Eddie Murphy making fun of James Brown.
Eddie Murphy, he knows how to do a James Brown.
Legends. Like that. That's been my algorithm lately. So,
Listen,
yeah,
I'll
awesome.
take it. It's a great algorithm. Respect.
It's, you know what, I think there's worse things out there to have your phone being swapped by the algorithm. So I'll take that. But yeah, we're gonna get this episode started. But before we do, we're gonna give a big shout out to our sponsors. We'll start with Les Délices Lafresnaye, best pastries, cakes, cannolis in the Montreal area, especially Seppali's when the month of March, or the festivities of San Giuseppe, as the Italians call it, come around. The 6 locations, including Rosemere, Brossard, Saint Julie, Montreal, West Point Claire, and our hometown of Saint Leonard. For more information, visit lesdeliceslafresnaye.com. They are simply delicious, simplement délicieux. To my boy Mike at Mike's Barbecue Rub, an obvious Canadian company that creates his own barbecue spices and seasonings. It can be used for your meats, your fish, chicken, vegetables. If it can be thrown on the grill, you definitely need to try Mike's Barbecue Rub. He also uses those spices to season his own kettle-cooked chips, which are absolutely amazing. So give my boy Mike some love and a follow on Instagram and TikTok as well. You can visit his website, mikesbarbecuerub.com, for more information. He ships all of his products anywhere and everywhere in Canada. So folks, don't forget to rub your meat. And last but not least, Habs Cave on Instagram and TikTok. Our boy Sunil with the greatest man cave for any Habs fan or even hockey fan out there. Any content regarding Montreal Canadiens memorabilia, I'm sure he has it in that basement of his. So give our boy Sunil some love and a follow on Habs Cave, Instagram, and TikTok. Dude, all right.
Never a dull moment in Montreal land.
It's been 5 years, dude, that like we keep saying the same thing over and over again. There's no lack of drama with this team.
Right.
But I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't want to be a Toronto Maple Leafs fan right now, man. Like, I would not. I don't know how Leafs fans continue to be Leafs fans. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's like I say this as a joke, but it's also serious talk. Like, it's like staying in an abusive relationship. Like, I like, you got to get out of there. Leafs fans, get out of there. Come to us, man. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Like, this is bad. This is bad. After the Montreal Canadiens clearly whipped their ass, you know what I mean? I'll say whipped their ass for a good 50 minutes out of a 60-minute hockey game. Like, dude, Leafs fans, I know you're decimated with injuries. This is pathetic.
So are we.
But we take accountability.
Yep.
There's no excuses. There's no excuses. So at your GM, Brad Treliving, could say, oh, this is on me. This is on me. First of all, like, this is a guy that completely decimated the Calgary Flames. I don't know what Toronto fans were expecting. whatever. I'm not making this about a Toronto Maple Leafs team, but I needed to bring that up because I just keep seeing Leafs fans just losing their damn minds. I get it. No Austin Matthews, no Matthew Nice, but now they're calling for a rebuild. And for the last 5 years, Habs fans, for the most part, have been patient with this rebuild.
That's the big key differentiator, if you will, between both cities. Is I would say by 2022, the whole city bought into a full on rebuild in regards to being patient. Because if you remember, like when we were kids, Sam, or high schoolers, if you will, had the Habs done what they've done since 2022, I'm sure the city would have lost it.
Maybe
more than they have, because the city wasn't always hunky dory.
But
with the Habs, but Toronto will have no choice but to see a team without Matthews and Nyes very soon, because I don't think they're going to stick around. Matthews has a couple of years left.
They're both signed, right? So
but I see something drastic happening, Sammy. I really do. Like something,
maybe
you're talking about soap opera. We haven't seen it yet, but it's going to happen in Toronto soon enough. If it goes this direction for any longer, like imagine a whole season goes like this. And what do you think Matthews is going to say at postmortem?
Oh, Matthews, it's true. He has this year, and then he has 2 years left on his contract.
That's it.
It's Nylander that's been signed up until 2032, and Matthew Nice that's been signed up to 2031. Otherwise, Tavares took a hometown discount. He's got a no movement this year, next year. He's got, but he's there to finish his career in his hometown.
Yeah, I know.
You got Morgan Riley signed till 2030. That's
terrible contract.
Bad contract. Yeah, anyways, he's not a number one defenseman, but
at all.
Anyways, all I know is that if Vegas and Mitch Marner win the cup, I'm gonna, I'll be happy for that sole reason, just to see Leafs fans.
No, but you're gonna have a whole summer of Austin Masters thinking something,
possibly.
I can't wait.
Possibly.
For sure.
Okay, let's get back to our boys. But listen, Zook, you didn't really. Not that you really didn't get a chance, but myself and Chris were on the last episode, obviously post-game show against the Toronto Maple Leafs on Saturday. The Canadiens will be playing Wednesday night. Full disclosure, this episode is recorded on a Tuesday night, November 25th, but we're airing this episode game day on Wednesday, the 26th. But I just want to hear your take on Florian Xhekaj's NHL debut Saturday night.
Great point. I think he played a simple game, something that I hoped for, because I don't know if you remember, but I even messaged earlier that day, or when we heard that he got called up. My fear with having that type of player within the lineup was, and especially seeing the last 5 games, was just getting stupid penalties and ruining our chances of success. That was my fear from inserting a player with that sort of edge to his game. But we didn't see that, right? We saw a pretty composed kid on the fourth line, did what he had to do, hit when he had to, fight when he fought, and got an assist when he got an assist.
Fought when he had to. Well, Chris said it best, but I think he definitely lit a fire under Josh Anderson's.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, dude, he definitely reminds me. He has like shadows of an Anderson type of player.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I mean?
Probably.
He ends his forechecks by hitting the body, which is something that we need.
Yeah, I didn't know this, but he played under 10 minutes.
Yeah,
9 minutes and 48 seconds. Him and Jared Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
For
he's gonna definitely a little more for sure next game.
For somebody who plays on the third line, yeah, okay, I could understand that.
He was third line or fourth? Was third line?
He was on the third line, and him, Jake Evans, and Josh Anderson. Don't touch that line. I actually really like that. line.
It was a great line. No, but he didn't seem out of place. I don't know if you felt the same. He didn't seem out of place.
No, I don't. No, he was dishing the hits. what he's supposed to do. But this is I look. My initial reaction, and of course, I was dead on happy for him and for his family, especially his mom. We mentioned that. I did have a worry. I did have a bit of a worry if it was a bit too soon. But I mean, he's a big kid already. He still has a bit more, I think, growing to do at a physical level, at a more physical, mature level. But
Imagine that.
I also think
Imagine
he's
that.
almost. I think he's almost there, and
Yeah,
it's normal for kids at that 21, 22
for sure.
age group, right? But
But
but the
imagine that.
thing is, he was put into a role that he's kind of already doing in the minors, which
Exactly.
is playing that third line. Mind you, when Jared Davidson got the call up, they promoted him on the first line. But otherwise, his first full season as a pro in the minors, third line, fourth line role, and still scored 20 goals. Now I get it, that's the minors. So I'm not expecting him to score 20 goals as a third liner in the NHL, but like I think he
He
develops
could score 10
properly
goals,
though.
would I be happy?
Oh, if he scores 10 goals in the NHL in his rookie this season, that's if he stays for the entire season. Mind you, we'll see what happens when the injuries come back. That's a success. But when
Yes.
he officially makes the team out of training camp, plays a full 82 game season, if he's in his first season, if he scores 10 goals, that's a successful season as far as I'm concerned. That's probably
doubt.
even the cherry. That's probably even the cherry on top.
Dude.
So no,
But it's not only that, though, Sammy. I felt even the opposing teams were like at a little. They were guarded, if you will, which is something that Chris speaks about too, right? Like having that sort of presence on our team, not necessarily showing off by hitting and fighting, but just having those pieces on our side puts a thing into the mind of the team.
Well, I think he gives his brother a break somewhat.
That too, but like
I think it gives Josh Anderson a break
like
somewhat.
we won't
But
deter the Wilsons of the league, but like you know what I'm saying. Most of there's not many Wilsons to start with, but like I'm saying, a lot of the league teams in the league are going to take notice of the Jack guys, if you will, and perfect. We needed that. We need to protect guys like the Evans and the Demidovs and so on.
well, everybody,
right? So,
everybody. But did you hear what he said after the game? I think it was on. I don't know if it was on LDS or like some. It was on one of the French.
it was
French.
TVA.
Was it TVA? Anyways,
Yep, it has to be because they were
I
on broadcast.
or no, I think it was Lautzi Sham on LDS. But this was probably before. Sorry, this might have been before the game.
Okay,
But he wants to model his game, and he goes, Habs fans are going to like this.
I heard, yeah,
Tom
Wilson.
Wilson. Well, you know what, dude? Look, mind you, Tom
Score 30
Wilson
goals
is
and then we'll talk.
well, there's that, but also Tom Wilson's just like he's a fucking beast. Like
He's a unicorn. Like there's nothing like him.
well, so is Jack Guy. Remember what? Don't forget what he said about him. Jack Guy's a unicorn. So
right.
Nick Bobrov when they drafted him, he's like Jack Guy's a unicorn. So
Okay.
I'm not saying Florian's going to be our next version of Tom Wilson, but
I'll take it.
If there's some similarities, yeah, big time, I'll take it. So there's that, and now more news surrounds this team, and Elliot Friedman called it during one of the intermissions, and then my cousin Chris was like, "Yo, keep an eye on this too. Keep an eye on what Elliot Friedman's saying," and hockey analysts in the industry. Alexandre Texier's name was being thrown out there. The St. Louis Blues were sending him through waivers for a purpose of buyout. Became a free agent on Sunday, I believe. And then the Canadiens signed, and as of like 2 p.m., something like that. Later on that day, the Canadiens signed Alexandre Texier, 1-year contract, $1 million. Absolutely no risk. Absolutely. Listen, he's just there as a extra body, 26-year-old who's got a couple of years of experience in the NHL. I don't dislike it.
Look,
I'm not saying I love it.
You know why they got him, bro?
It's a depth piece. It's a depth player to have. Why do you think they got him?
Why you think? Okay, so look at the Montreal Canadiens sample size
Mhm.
this year. How many games did they go to overtime or penalty shots?
Yeah.
And how good is Texier's fucking hands on a penalty
He's
shot?
got he's got
That's a
okay.
weapon that Marty could use, my friend. I think Kent
Sure.
Hughes saw this. He's like, okay, this. I see my team, grinding out games, going to fucking overtime and whatnot. Let's have an extra, what do you call that card? Wild card
The
hand,
wild
if you
card.
will. Throw him in the third penalty shot shooter. Those fucking
Well,
deeks, and the goalie
well,
was like,
he's got hands, and I
he
remember
does, and he's a good
when
skater too.
when he was with Columbus, I remember one of his shootout dekes. He did like the one hand
Insane.
tuck or the one hand
Did you
poke
see
check
the practice
in
today?
the 5-hole. And yes, I saw what he did in the practice. Arbor Jacka was mic'd up, and he completely freaked out. Like he was pretending to one hand tuck it, brings it back to the forehand, and just roosts it. I don't know who the goalie was, but
It was Monty.
Was it Monty?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor guy. Oh, poor bastard.
He gets destroyed in practice as well.
Monty can't catch a break. The poor guy. But I mean, I'm sure he'd rather have it happen to him from a teammate during practice than during the game. But no, look, I mean, I'm gonna share screen here from the NHL website. I mean, look, Alexandre Texier, there isn't much. 1 point in 8 games. He's going to be a fourth line guy. He's a good skater, could have good hands. I don't know how he is on the forecheck and stuff. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know Alexandre Texier's game. I really don't. I know he has good hands. We've seen some highlights especially in the shootout, like you said. But look, he's just there to have an extra body because they sent Joshua Roy down. It had to be done. Like, I feel bad for Joshua Roy. I really do feel bad for Joshua Roy, but
I don't.
Yeah, I look. Alexandre Texier he's got NHL speed. I guess he could skate in the NHL. There's just somewhere down the line, like it's weird how. Like he had potential. He's still. I'm just double checking here. He's okay. Look, a second round pick in 2017, pick number 45, which still isn't bad at all. I don't know what it is. Like, it's just sometimes some players, they just don't seem to. They're not able to fully hit their stride. Look, his rookie year, 20 points in 36 games with Columbus. 11 goals. It's not bad at all, but that seemed to be his only.
Maybe coming here, dude. Like, being in a different environment within our culture, which is very similar to his French roots.
Mm-hmm.
Having Marty as coach, put in a different position than he was within Columbus, perhaps.
Yeah, sorry. He 12 goals, which looked like his most.
Yeah, no, that's
12 goals in 2023.
Don't expect him to be a 20-goal scorer. I'm not even expecting him to be here next season.
No.
But like you said, depth for this year, we need it. And if he's a good specialist within either the power play, not power play, but like what do you call it, special teams, like overtime or penalty kill or penalty shots, we'll take it. It gives us more weapons.
For sure.
If we could get extra 5-6 points.
I don't expect him to be playing more than 10, 12 minutes a game.
Right.
Like, I really don't think. Like I said, it's no disrespect to him, and again, I kind of sound like Marty. Like I don't know how he's gonna integrate with this team. He has to integrate, but they asked him so many questions. Like, what do you see? Like, I don't know. I have to practice with him.
Yeah,
I don't know. I have to.
He seemed annoyed the last few days.
Dude, Marty did you? What was it? It was a French question. I think it was the loss after.
Yes, I saw that one. Where he's like, the guy's like, "What are the Canadians
against Washington?
To do better?" He's like, "Well,
he's like, yeah, can the goalie stop pucks? Should we use a bit more saves?" Like, yeah,
yep.
He's like, should we be doing this? And like he said in French, and I can't repeat it word for word, but like that. Then when he was done, his hands were up. It's like, what the fuck else do you want me to answer? And when he put his arms down, next question is
he's
like he rolled his eyes and he's
he was pissed. Yeah.
Oh, and I don't blame him either. But yeah. So Alexandre Texier, that was one news, and then this news actually surprised me quite a bit. The Canadiens recalled, or have called up, defenseman Adam Engstrom from the Laval Rocket, and then they sent, and in doing so, they finally sent Joshua Roy down.
It's like that Belleville game that that Laval destroyed them. Was like a game that players are trying to get called up. Dude, they did it to get called up.
Well, let's be honest here. I think once they see Jared Davidson's they know that there's injuries issues going on with the team. They see Jared Davidson get called up. Now they see Florian Jacka get called up. And let's be honest, your minor league contract payments are a lot less than your NHL contract payments. Let's be honest here. You go to the show, you're making more money. You're not traveling by bus. You're traveling by plane, chartered plane. Nicer meals.
Let me ask you this.
You know what I mean? So,
speaking of last game with Laval, look at, or not even the last few games, let's say Reinbacher. Is there a chance that he gets called up? I don't think so, but let's say there's another injury. Knock on wood.
Look, man, if there's another injury, then I say yes.
Because
if there's another injury, it depends. It depends on which. I guess which side.
I'm not thinking he's going to get called up, but just in case, like let's say he does.
I think
he's been playing good, man. He's been playing well.
He's actually been doing well. He's got 3 goals in his last 2 games, and now here's the thing. There's a bit of that trend, especially now that Goulie's injured. When the Canadiens go on a road trip, they're bringing in a defenseman, and they've been calling up Mark Del Gaizo for since Goulie went out with the injury, right? Adam Engstrom is probably right now, as we speak, the best defenseman with the Laval Rocket in terms of points. He's already, and mind you, I think he's like 3rd or 4th on the team with the most points. Okay, actually, here, let me pull up. I'm going to pull up his stats.
He's one of the top in the league.
He's that too. Absolutely.
In defenseman, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. Just give me a second here. There we go. I mean, look, he's already got 14 points in 18 games, 5 goals, 9 assists at a +8. His rookie year,
crazy,
27 points in 66 games. Last season, his rookie year, 5 goals. He's already tied for most goals in a season.
Yeah.
This was but this was another call up based on merit.
Yes,
I believe. I mean, sure. I believe like that's the way I see it. Like, does Adam Engstrom deserve a call up to the NHL? Yeah, absolutely, he does deserve it. But I have a big question mark surrounding this particular move, particularly this new addition on the team. If you're gonna call up Adam Engstrom with the type of season he's having so far in the minors, it's because you mean on playing him. It's because you want to play him. For sure. If you're gonna play Adam Engstrom on this road trip against Utah Wednesday night, and then against Vegas, and then Colorado Friday, Saturday, who are you taking out on defense?
Struble.
You think it's Struble?
I do.
Okay. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Well, it can't be Carrier.
It's definitely not going to be Alex. It's definitely not going to be Carrier.
No.
It's definitely going to come down between.
Who's the left shot right now? Who's on the left?
Bring your mic a bit closer.
Oh, sorry. Who's on the left?
Well, you got Matheson.
Okay, he's not going. Matheson. You have Matheson. You have Struble.
Hudson. You have Lane Hudson.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Sorry. You have Matheson. You have Lane Hudson, and you have Arbor.
Yeah.
This is, you get what I'm saying?
So then it would have to be Arbor.
But see, the thing is, I don't even know. I don't want to bring that whole debate again, but I don't even know what Arbor did to get out of the lineup.
Nothing. Maybe maybe the teams that don't require that much of a physical presence, you could put a speedy defenseman like Engstrom.
But this is where I think if they're taking him out for Utah, fine, because
Yeah.
they're a pretty fast team.
Yeah.
Dude,
I would see for Utah,
Logan Cooley is on fire right now.
Dude, they got some young kids, dude.
And that's going to open up another debate for the Uri Slafkovsky haters out there that should have been like, well, we should have drafted Logan Cooley first overall. No, like absolutely freaking not.
It would have changed the whole makeup of the team.
And I love Logan Cooley as a player.
No, me too.
Longevity and for playoffs.
You saw that goal there, Dobson's goal with Demidov. Come on, that's exactly what he could do. He powers in, that vision passed to Demidov, and Demidov on intelligence.
Well, Chris brought up a good point, and he's convinced now that Slav was put on that line to be a bit more of that power forward puck carrier.
And listen,
look how much more he's getting the puck on his stick and moving with it.
Listen, he needs to build chemistry with those players more.
It's going to take time.
That's partly the reason why Marty's doing this experiment, because the more chemistry that he has with those players, the more you could do with a Slafkovsky. Dude, his body, when he's skating, his size and his mind, if you will, it could create so many goals or goal opportunities for players like Dobson or Demidov,
dude,
Lane Hudson. I don't know, man. I'm liking Slav. People are complaining about Slav. I don't know why.
They're not
the
watching.
Media is. The media is.
I think, okay, in all fairness, I think members of the media, all they want is
goals.
No, they want consistency out of Slav. More than goals, more than anything. And I think he is too. And look, to some degree, I want more consistency
for
out of Slav. But I also think him playing with Demidov, a rookie, not that I don't want to use the word jeopardize. It's really not going to jeopardize. It might take a bit more time compared to playing with Suzuki and Caulfield. However, he's on a line with probably the most, I think, skilled forward on this team. And by skill, like just hockey skills, more than Suzuki, more than Caulfield, I believe. Like Caulfield, best goal scorer on the team. Suzuki, best all-round player. Mm-hmm. But I'm talking about like skills, or you want to use talent or whatever, like God-given talent.
About Demidov?
I'm talking about Demidov. I think he's got the most on the team.
Mm-hmm. And he hasn't shown anything yet.
And he hasn't shown any. And yeah, exactly. Like he hasn't even scratched this. Hasn't even scratched the surface.
I feel Slafkovsky too. Even the media says it. It's funny, man. I've been listening to RDS and even Marinaro and whatnot. What they say, it's like all the complaints that they say about Slafkovsky. It always ends by saying, "Oh, but we got to remember he's only 21 years old." Exactly, he's 21 years old. He's fucking learning, dude. Like he's gonna have his consistencies. It's normal. Wait till he's 24.
Back in the day, you were lucky if you made the NHL at the age of 21.
You're a kid.
You were lucky if you made the NHL at 21. He made the NHL at 18.
Wait till he's 24, 18. Sammy. He's going to be consistent. He's going to be the player. With his body, we're going to love that.
But that's why. But people, those
people never have. Little shrimp.
I'm just saying, playoff tough. I love Logan Cooley, but playoff toughness, Slav, dude. Slav last year, his first ever playoffs in the NHL, and he
looked
did not look out of place. He looked great.
He looked good.
But look, I kind of got a bit off topic here, but like this Adam Engstrom call up, they gotta play him.
We're gonna see.
You don't call up a guy like Adam Engstrom, who's your best defenseman in your farm team, only to have him a healthy scratch.
He's not a Delgazio. Fuck. Exactly.
It's not a Delgaizo. Exactly.
Did they confirm the lineups yet? Or the lines?
Dude, I've been trying to check on Twitter all day, and mind you, I've been busy at work all day. The only confirmation I know is Jakub Dobiš is getting the net, which
that's the only one.
Which this is another point too that Chris brought up, and I think everybody is at this point. Stop switching the winning goaltender. Stop switching the winning goaltender.
At this point, yeah.
Marty's got no choice, and I think he's finally going to go with it. I think he's finally. I think he's heard a lot of the noise, probably some of it rightfully so, regarding the goaltenders. Okay, something he should have done during Dobesh's 6-game winning streak. But no, this is good news. I think it's good news just for Jakub Dobeš, and again, just to build off that confidence that he got from beating the Leafs. Again, I don't think that he obviously deserved the win. I don't think he was perfect. I still thought moments he was shaky, but he got the win. He got the love and appreciation by his coach and his teammates at the end of the game. You saw that there was a video of that, and that's a good start. We're on the road. You're going to bond with your teammates, and like always,
I think Marty still needs to manage the player, the goalies, like their
a little better,
their games a little better.
No, I'm
what are they now? They're at what game? What? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, this is game 20. It's got to be game 21. 20 or 21. Yeah,
it's 20 games.
We're a quarter of the season in, basically.
Wow. By this point, Marty, you should know what to do. We're lucky, like as a team, though, we have 2 goalies on paper that are, capable of being first goalies on other teams.
Yeah. For now, it's just though that 5-game losing streak kind of like hurt them from like being top in the division to dropping to 5th. But mind you, and Tampa Bay's been picking it up, but they're only 3 points behind, so it's not that bad. They're a game
we've got
behind.
3 games. We're how many games? Games
we
behind.
We got
like Red Wings, I think, and Boston.
Well, Red Wings are 23 game, Boston 24, Canadiens at 21. So 21. They have the least amount of games
played. If we win those 2 games, we're up there.
Yeah, that's exactly that. They got to get back to their winning ways.
One step at a time, boys. Yeah.
There's one point I want to make about this whole Adam Engstrom call up.
Yeah.
And you mentioned David Reinbacher. With Adam Engstrom now with the big club, this gives David Reinbacher a little bit more responsibility, a little bit more number one defenseman responsibilities, a little bit more number one defenseman minutes.
He's gonna get more. He's gonna get more minutes.
So
which he was already playing a lot of the minutes.
He was doing well already, but him and Adam Engstrom were a great pair together. Yeah. You saw over the weekend Reinbacher's comfortability, if that's even a word. Like he was playing a lot more comfortable out there, a lot more confident. Guy was ripping shots, sniping.
Me, I love it.
He's skating better.
Really excited to see this kid.
I'm just saying, like, Zook,
you are saying it.
If there's, God forbid, there's another injury to this team on defense.
He's a right-hander,
Yeah, maybe we will see a David Reinbacher. I don't know.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either.
Engstrom, but Engstrom's left. I don't know.
But all of this, dude, and I'm gonna. We could probably end the episode on this big question here, but all this keeps me thinking about one more player on defense that's on a contract year. Like, what's this all gonna mean for Mike Matheson in the end?
I love his play, man. Fuck,
he's been listen, from the start of the season up until now, he's been absolutely amazing for this team, whether people want to admit it or not.
And look, as a man within the dressing room, we need a Matheson. Okay, and let me clarify what I mean by this.
What does that mean?
He reminds me of like
as a man
dressing
room.
No.
I want a man like a Matheson in the dressing room.
Let me clarify what I mean.
Please, by all means.
He reminds me of the presence that like a Monahan brought to the Canadiens.
Yes, okay.
That's what I mean by man. We need a Matheson. So there's a bunch of good kids.
So you go from Matheson
He's great. He's great.
presence to a monoman.
But I see the way the younger kids
Yeah.
look up to him, and how he speaks with them, and he's always like
Well,
putting his
not to
wing
mention,
around them, which is good. And what's he going to sign for? You think 3 years, maybe 4 years?
Zook, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Putting his wing around them in the dressing room, his man wing. I'm so sorry.
Metaphorically speaking, I'm talking about.
Okay, what's his word? Okay, this is a This is a good question, and it's a conversation I had with a colleague who's a big, obviously Montreal Canadiens fan, big hockey fan. Dude,
Can I say my guess?
I wonder if he's going to ask for 5-6 million for the next maybe 4 or 5 years.
I would say between 4.5 to 5.5.
Oh,
for
dude,
4 years.
I think it's going to be a lot more. I'm going to go on Puckpedia right now and just double check what he's what's his cap hit. His cap hit. Yeah, for sure. If ever he takes a hometown discount or gets paid, he's getting paid right now 4.875 million. But mind you, that's the cap hit. If not the contract, his total salary, he's making 6.5.
He's not making that again, so he's gonna be hovering from the 5 mil, 5.5.
Dude, but I think
AAV
6.5. If he's making the money now, 6.5. Listen, he's definitely going to want term. You know, given his age, he's
how old is he now?
32. Where is he? What is his age? Yeah, he's 31 years old. He's going to turn 32 in February. Like, I think he's going to want to sign a good 4 or 5 years.
At least I wouldn't sign 5, but 4 is a good year. 4 is a good term.
To the age of 36, yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, but you know what I mean? Like, you're looking at Adam Engstrom in the picture. You're looking at David Reinbacher in the picture. You already have your Noah Dobson and your Lane Hudson signed long term. Yeah. I think Arbor Jacki is on a contract year as well.
Mm-hmm.
You have Caden Gooley at another 5 years.
Yeah.
So and I totally agree with you. We need. I won't say it like you. We need a man in the dressing room like a Mike Matheson, but we do need a Mike Matheson on this team for now.
Yeah, no, you definitely bring
this is the major question mark regarding this team entering. Yeah.
And you know why I'm not worried, Sam?
Why not?
Because who's our GM?
His actual his ex
There
agent.
you now you know it.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Well,
we're in good hands in all senses. So.
Yeah. No. So listen, dude. Short and sweet. This episode, and like some people I know, but
Joey.
Oh. Again, not nice. I meant Anthony. Okay? Ant, if you're hearing this, that's right. I said you all the time. Hey now. No, look, I'm expecting them to pick up where they left off against the Utah Mammoth. They're gonna have to play. Listen, it's gonna be a young team versus another young team. You know, obviously, Utah has their fair share of veterans, like guys like Nick Schmaltz and Clayton Keller. But you gotta watch out for Logan Cooley, man. And for me, my hope is for Jakub Dobeš just to stay calm in net. Don't be over aggressive. I think defense is going to show up. If Adam Engstrom gets his first taste of NHL action, congratulations. I guess we're about to find out throughout the day. And like I think there's a good chance he will get make his NHL debut. But no, this is going to be an important road trip for this team before coming back home to start the month of December and to honor Andrei Markov. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh my God, Markov!
Cool,
what a legend! Yep,
the general.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
bud. All right, well, we'll call this a wrap. So once again, to all of our audiences, thank you so much for tuning in this brand new episode. If you're watching us on YouTube, thank you so much once again. Please click like and subscribe. It is absolutely free. Share this with your friends, Habs fans, friends near and far. All of our episodes available audio platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. You could follow the Curfew Boys on social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. also known as X. A big thank you to our sponsors, Les Délices La Frenais, Habs Cave, and Mike's Barbecue Rub. You could follow them on Instagram and TikTok. Also, we will leave details to their websites in the captions below. Zook, thank you, buddy.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Let's
Enjoy.
it up.
Enjoy. It's gonna be a late game Wednesday night, 9:30 p.m. start since they're out west. Go Habs,
Sure,
go!
your coffees.
Get your coffees ready. Plug them to your veins. I'm gonna be playing my own hockey game. I'll probably definitely miss the first period and maybe the first half of the second, but I'll try to catch as much as I can afterwards. Zook, have a good night, buddy. I'll
Likewise,
talk
brother.
to you later. Until then, bye now. Good night.